Hello everyone, I sure do love staying up till early morning to record a video that's only going to be relevant for less than 48 hours and having an under maintenance bug on the game. This first team has no units from the new batch besides the friend captain, and you are really wasting your time if you do not use one of the new legends as a friend captain, since they are the highest point booster. Now this team can clear, though I don't really recommend it because it's a 2.2 times team. You're gonna spend ages getting points. But this was the best I could make. I had to keep removing point boosters from the team. This does work with both variations of King and Queen on the 4th stage. Luffy will get rid of Paralysis and Silence, and Yusohachi will get rid of all the defensive buffs. Other than that, I thought the combination of the new Luffy and Treasure Map Legend Koala was pretty cool. They both are Dex and boost Fader and Free Spirit, though Koala's multipliers are much lower. On the final stage, you probably want to launch Koala's special before Luffy, since I believe she has a higher affinity boost at full HP, and if you get rid of your Despair, you'll have increased HP, which means you won't be at full HP, if that makes any sense. Yamato is just here as a slight point booster with Wano Orb guaranteed, because on both King and Queen for the quick variant, you will get a board full of Wano Orbs. Now the type of the color that the enemy swaps to is entirely dependent on only your captain. And as far as I know, if your captain is quick, they also transform to quick. If your captain is dex, they transform to quick. And strength, if your captain is strength, they'll transform to dex. I don't know how Cyanant work, I didn't bother trying. Next is a team of almost the entire batch. I did not manage to pull King of the recruit batch. I got Zoro instead. You can't really screw up with this team as long as you know how the game functions. So, yeah. There's many ways you could be using your specials and super abilities and swaps. Yeah. This team does work on both variations. You just have to read specials and counteract. You may notice at the beginning that my hybrid Kaido, I forget what it's called. Is it hybrid form? But yeah, he is level 130, which means I managed to level limit break him. I did not pull that many dupes. I pulled one dupe of him. The rest of those levels I used the posters. I do not recommend you do that. I just felt like doing it, and I regretted it within 30 minutes, I'd like to say. But yeah, I don't think it's that big of a deal though, since I don't see the use of them outside of more Grand Voyage content where they lock it behind, you know, the new captain they decide to buff. I don't know how often they'll do it, and this time around, Log Luffy was pretty garbage. Like, he was not required for Alvida at all. So, fingers crossed that I won't be needing those posters. Now, the reason I'm taking so long here is that I was really debating on whether I needed to superclass or not. I wanted to showcase the new super tandem, but I'm pretty sure I would have had overkill damage from Queen and Jack themselves. Actually, without Yamato and Ace attack boost on the final stage, I probably could have shown super tandem. But man, Super Tandem Kaido is a lot more restrictive than I thought. Like, I was not aware of the final stage restriction. I think Luffy's can be triggered on any stage, if I remember his trial correctly. It doesn't even seem that overpowered for Kaido's to trigger on any stage. Like, you need a Wano orb on him to do much at all, or to maximize his effect. Yeah, here if we use superclass, you would have seen a super tandem animation and all that. I really don't get why they had to make Kaido empty the orbs, but sure. One of the more minor things I've been liking about this anniversary are the new types of sailor abilities they've been adding. If you didn't know, the new waifu legend, Nami Boa Robin, their sailor abilities are cracked. Like, their first one, it reduces the cooldown of all your crew members by 1, not just themselves, and so you can basically put them on any team as a crew member, and your team will get a -1 cooldown reduction. Their second one is basically auto heal, so you'll get +1000 at the end of each turn. And they've shown they can also have conditions on sailor abilities, like without just not like previously where it's only, oh, if your captain is this certain class, or if you're fighting this certain color of enemy. Now we have, if you're attacking with a tandem orb, like Queen will decrease the resistance of enemies, which is just crazy. Queen seems like such a good just damage amp for Kaido, since he's one of the only resistance decreasers in the game, and he's a base attack booster.